Texas. On a beautiful afternoon, Mario Medrano, the voice of the Lady Hawks, to bring you the action here today.
So live from Lyford High School. The game had to be changed to Lyford High School after the severe weather across the valley last night. But we are live. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, and this is we are on Harlingen CIC YouTube page. Coverage, though, being brought to you by Rio Sports Live and put live on Harlingen CIST. This should be a fun one. Game 2 here. Game 1 won last night by the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South High School. We're able to get all 7 innings before the severe weather came through and no lightning delay. That was able to be full. We will bring you the action here today of Game 2. And if Mcallen High School end up winning Game number 2, we will be back here for Game number 3 right afterwards. Should be very exciting. Seen right now on the camera, Harlingen South meeting at the mound as we are moments away from first pitch. Leading off for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be Diana Villanueva. And that will be up to the plate first. First pitch moments away. And that's officially up the middle, strike one. Time of the first pitch officially right at 3:03. So, first one ends up being strike number 1 as well. 0-1 pitch, tipped up foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes for Villanueva. Diana Villanueva trying to get a leadoff single here at least. Lady South, the South Lady Hawks, as that one's grounded to first base. First baseman able. Lexi Sandoval makes the out at first, and it's going to be 1 out. Brianna Franco up to the plate now for the Lady Bulldogs. 1 out already for the Lady Hawks. The grounder was right up to the first baseline. Alexi Sandoval able to make the grab, stepping on the bag for out number 1. First pitch on the way. Goes in for strike 1.
First pitch to Franco, right in there for strike number 1.
0-1 your count. A 1 pitch on the way. That's going to be fouled off behind the backstop. 0-2 now is the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Kaylee Silva, your pitcher for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks here today. Franco trying to get on base. 0-2! Connor looking for strike 3.
Bring it in for strike 3, out number 2.
Makes it the second out of the inning. And up next is going to be Gianna Farias up to the plate for the Lady Bulldogs. Gianna Farias against Kaylee Silva here. Silva being able to strike out the second pitcher here to start off in the top of the first inning. That one up the middle for strike 1. 0-1. Oh, no balls, 1 strike. Lady Bulldogs trying to get on base, getting something going here in the top of the first. But 2 up, 2 down so far. Second pitch on the way. Looked a bit low. Ball 1. 1-1 is the count. For Silva. Another one low. And inside, ball 2, 2-1 your count. Silva now, check that. Farias now up in the count. Silva trying to even up the count at 2. That's going to be swung on, hit down the line. That's going to drop for possibly a double. Slides in at second.
All the way down to the second base.
And gets it for a double.
Top of the first inning for the Lady Bulldogs. 2 outs. Runner at second base. It brings the batter number 5 to the plate, Ali Garcia. 2 outs.
Now, still 2 outs, but runner now on second base. First pitch on the way, swung for strike 1. Up on the plate right now, Ali Garcia. Ali Garcia once again against Kaylee Silva. Runner on second. Updating that for you all as well. That one goes foul for strike 2. 0-2 is your count. Runner still on second. Kaylee Silva trying to retire the side here and strand 1 on base. Lady Bulldogs having other thoughts as Ali Garcia up to the plate. Finds herself down in the count 0-2. Second one goes up, foul. It's going to go over the fence. Will stay 0-2 for the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Kaylee Silva back into the circle, back on the mound. Still no balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second base, that being Gianna Farias. That's going to be swung on down the left field line. And makes the... Thought she made the grab, wasn't able to. It actually landed.
1 run scores.
And 1 run scores. Mcallen High take the lead. Lady Bulldogs take the lead. Gianna Farias goes in from second. And runner back again. Ali Garcia back on second base. And it's 1-0. Mcallen High lead over the Lady Bulldogs. And it's going to be an intentional walk for the Lady Bulldogs. And now runners on first and second. The runners on first and second. Sarah Menard got intentionally walked, and Sky Ramos now on the plate. Interesting to note, last night, Sarah Menard had herself a great game in the end, was able to get on base almost every single time that she was on the plate and can really hit it deep down the line. So 1-0 your score. Mcallen High taking an early lead here in the top of the first. Once again, they're trying to just set up for a game 3 here later this evening. Of course, they're trying to force it. 1-1 your count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kaylee Silva trying to get out of the inning here for the Lady Hawks. That's going to be swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1-2 is your count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Sky Ramos trying to potentially load the bases.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's going to be strike 3. Connor looking. And that will retire the side, but not before the Lady Bulldogs getting 1 run, but stranding 2 on base. We'll be back for the bottom half of the first inning. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Number 20, Karime Martinez.
Back live we go. Karime Martinez up to the plate now for the Lady Hawks to start things off here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch on the way was ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes for Martinez at the plate. Second one on the way, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One thing to talk about is the wind here this afternoon, blowing pretty well. And that's, of course, an interesting thing due to the fact that blowing closer to right field. And so as a left-handed hitter, it's a possibility that he could really go far, as we've already seen a couple going towards the left center. So 2 balls, 1 strike is your count. After her will be Janessa Rivera, Emily Ruiz. After that for your first 3 batters, and that's going to be 2-2. Evens up the count off of the second pitch. Or check that, off of the third pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the way.
Ball number 3.
Goes inside, and it's going to be a full count at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Karime Martinez still on the plate. Now a full count potentially could get walked here, but we'll have to wait and see. 3-2 on the way, and that's going to be ball 4. And it's going to be runner on first. Janessa Rivera up to the plate here. We'll get you settled in for runner on first base. Again, leading off was Karime Martinez. Gets on to first base. Janessa Rivera up next on the plate. And after her will be Emily Ruiz, who's on deck. And then Lexi Sandoval as well. That's going to be a bunt. That will advance the runner. And that's going to be an error at first base.
Runner's going to be saved. Runner's second, runner at first base. Nobody out.
Runners on first and second. Janessa Rivera gets on base, error to first base.